with Hurricane Beryl. As you take a look at the first alert, satellite and radar combined, here we are about 1 minute after 5. Beryl made landfall near Matagorda right about 4 o'clock this morning as a Category 1 hurricane with winds sustained near about 80 miles per hour. So as we zoom our way down, you can see a number of flash flood warnings in place because of rainfall rates so high. These bands continuing to wrap their way around the set of circulation that is continuing to make its way closer towards Bay City. That's where we had to make its way on shore. So as we go through the day today, it's going to pick up in some forward speed, but you can see flash flood warning just now issued until 8 o'clock this morning for Brazoria, Fort Bend, Galveston, Harris counties because of so much rain that has fallen in the Houston area. Seeing a lot of heavy rain on the roads this morning near I-10, 610, near Bel Air, down to near downtown Houston. So Beryl will continue to make its way from the south to the north. Already 7 to near 9 inches of rain in some spots. So the latest information as of 5 a.m., 15 miles north of Matagorda. It is moving north at 12 miles per hour. On that track, it's going to work its way into the east sides of North Texas later today as we then go into the early morning hours tomorrow through northeast sides of Texas, then continue to make its way well off towards the east into the northeast, continue to push its way through parts of Michigan by the time we go into Thursday. So there are a number of tropical storm warnings and hurricane warnings that remain in effect. Our CBS News Texas Jason Allen is down right now in Port Lavaca. Jason, a lot of wind and a lot of heavy rain for you. To walk us through what you've been dealing with.
Yeah, good morning, Scott, and it has been like that through most of the night. A very long night here in Port Lavaca. So we are located just about 40 miles or so to the west of where Beryl came ashore in that Matagorda area, as you were showing. That is a good thing for this area because this is the side of the storm then that gets a little less rain, a little less wind, and a little less storm surge as well. Now, last night in the overnight hours, we were showing how a lot of this water here in Lavaca Bay was coming right up, and it was coming over the top of the concrete here that is built along the bay where we're doing the shot. Now it's a completely different situation because that wind has turned all the way around with the storm being to the east of us. It's kind of blowing out of the south, out of the southeast now, and we're seeing that really interesting effect, right, where the wind has started to push all of that water actually back out. So we can see from down here that the base of this protective seawall, because a lot of that water is moving back out toward the Gulf of Mexico. Now, clearly, you can see that there is still a lot of gusty wind here. You can hear it howling throughout the night. But from our perspective here, the wind only in that 40, 45, 50 mile an hour range. So we haven't maybe seen some of the damaging impacts that we're probably seeing further to the east. Still a long way to go. We're not out of this yet. Rain is still on and off, heavy at times. Definitely stinging rain when you're blowing 45 or 50 miles per hour. And we know that there are going to be a lot of impacts from this storm as it continues to move north and east up into the Houston area and throughout East Texas. Let's send it back to you, Aaron, back in the studio.
Well, and you have to remember that some of the worst winds can kind of happen on the backside of a system as a hurricane is moving away. So I think Jason is going to be dealing with a lot of wind as we head throughout the day.